everybody, welcome to a new episode of the Dragon's Lair. If you're returning, if you're new here, thank you for watching the video. Please hit the bell icon, hit the thumbs up, and hit the subscribe button because they all help make the channel grow. And with that, I have to figure out how to make new videos. Even though for the last couple of weeks I have been laxing, but I did do a video of that, and that'll be posted before this one, so you can check that one out. And if you're returning, welcome back. I hope you're having a good day, because here in Western Washington, it's actually a beautiful day, and the first weekend of the Ren Fair is over. And I explained in my update video why I didn't go. I'm not attending the Ren Fair this year, so multiple reasons. But today we got the box from England. We got the Witch Casket box. So this is July's Witch Casket, and this is protection. I forgot what the item was, or what the theme was. So it's protection. Before we open it, I'm going to go through and talk for the new people here. I'm going to just iterate some of the stuff that Witch Casket does. They're a small family-run company in England, run by a mom and daughter that are witches, practicing witches, and the mother is actually coming out with her second book in October, I believe. So go check that out. That'll be on the website. I'll put a link to Witch Casket below, along with my Instagram, so you can check out the photos of them and previous things. For every box sold, a tree is planted, which is cool, and you can check out how many trees have been planted since then. Everything in the boxes is vegan friendly and cruelty free, and the packaging is biodegradable. The packaging peanuts that are in the boxes sometimes are biodegradable or period degradable, because they're made out of rice or cornstarch, but they will melt in water, and then you can just throw it right into your garden. So there's that. I think it's 26 pounds in England and 31 pounds in Europe, and 36 pounds in America. So with the rate right now, it's $51 with the exchange rate, and I don't know if the tariffs are added to it or not, but. And for the people that are still in the broom closet but want to buy the boxes to see what they're like, there is actually no hint, no word of witchcraft, witch, or paganism on the boxes anywhere until you open it. But on the packaging, there's nothing. So if you have nosy neighbors, nosy roommates, nosy parents, if you're living at home, if you have nosy parents, there's nothing that says what's in the box. Well, what's in the box, yes, the custom sticker is, but if you're getting it here in America. But there is nothing, no hint of witchcraft, Witch Casket, or anything like that. So if you're still in the broom closet, this is not going to open up the door. That's all you. Other than that, I've been getting this box for this is the third year now. It will be completely 3 years in December. And I've liked every single box. I haven't used all the stuff, but 95% of the stuff I have used, and I put the rest on display, or have given it to a person that I like. That are friends that I know that practices witchcraft, so I let them have it. Let's see, what else? That's about it for the box, for all the information. if you want to check out their products, you can go online and buy a box, and then when they're ready to ship it, which they usually ship on the 15th of the month, and they ship on the 15th, and I usually get this within a week. It'd be a week tomorrow, but I got it today, so I got it in 6 days, coming from England, and I live on the west side of the United States. I live in Washington State, so I mean, that's pretty good shipping. Takes less than a week, most times. But when you buy it, when you order a box and they ship it out, they actually send you a code so you can go check out their Emporium, which is their online store, and you can go back and buy previous items that you saw in other people's unboxings or that you thought were cool that you want and stuff. And their Emporium is awesome. They have a lot of good stuff. And then they also send you a downloadable items that you can add to your they send you a video, they send you wallpaper for your phone, for your laptop or desktop. They send you what's a hint of for next month. They send you a page for your Book of Shadows spell page each month. So they send you a lot of stuff. You get a lot of stuff for just buying a box, which is cool, subscribing to it. And you don't have to subscribe to it every month. You could just say, no, I want it this month, or I want it this month and maybe another month. So when you, because they release what next month's box is entailing, and next month, August, is higher self. So if that's something that you probably don't think that would interest you, you don't have to purchase that box. You could just skip it and then go to September's. But I have gotten every box. I even gone onto eBay and looked for really old boxes. I bought one from 2021, and I think I found like bits and pieces from the 2020s. So it shows you how much I actually like this box and like the company. I even got a copy of the first book that she came out with, which is called The Witctionary, which is a dictionary of witch terms and terms. So it's a really cool book. You should check that out also, and check out her second book coming out in October. So I think that's all the information that I have. So let's get to doing the unboxing. Okay, so here's the box, sent with love from the UK, and it's 100% biodegradable packaging. And then you got the international, the customs declaration, international thing, and their address, and they go by the matrix. So there's even that. It doesn't even say which casket on it. So here's the box. The box is recyclable, or you can keep it and use them for storage. And I have a lot of them that I've done. So this month's booklet is Witch Casket Protection, July 2025. And on the back, I did forget to mention that on the back, if you take photos and give them permission of you using the items or you displaying the items, they will feature you on the back of the pamphlet, the cheat sheet. So that's pretty cool. And then there's, I like that artwork. I may actually have to put that through my colored printer and print out a copy. Dual dragons. That is cool. And then they always give you a little letter at the beginning of the booklet. And I'll just read the first paragraph. Here it is, July's Witch Casket. We hope you can feel the loving energy and positivity we filled this with. We loved curating and creating this for you. This month's Witch Casket focuses on protection, and we hope you love the beautiful magical items we've included for you. And then it just goes on. Please remember to read through this pamphlet so you can familiarize yourself with this month's items and their magical uses. And then it goes on, and then it says, until next time, be well, Deb and Ella. So, it's really cool, and this is the pamphlet, and I will use the pamphlet on things that that I tend to forget or don't remember. So here's this month's art card. And the art card is Plants and Pentacles monthly manifestation art print. So Plants and Pentacles. So that's really cool. Oh yeah, I see the pentacles on the sides. And then on the back is your monthly manifestation card. And as I've said in previous videos, I don't use the back of the cards because I have a monthly manifestation book that I use. But I need to get frames for the last month's and this month's. Because what I do is I frame them and then I put them around my house. I have one above my desk here, and then a couple in my living room, and then a couple in my bathroom, a couple in my kitchen, and the rest are all up and down the hallway, upstairs and the staircase. So I like the art prints. Art prints are one of my favorite things next to the enamel pins, and found out last month that when we didn't get an enamel pin, I asked in, and they're not going to do enamel pins in every box. They're going to do them in random boxes. So, which is sad for me, but that also gives us that also now gives an option to put an extra item in that's usable. So, but I will miss the enamel pins in every box. I liked them. I love enamel pins. I love lapel pins. I wear them on all my sports jackets and my kilt jackets and my other coats, especially during the fall and winter. This month's spell kit is Protective Bath Pouch Kit. And let's see. We'll use my letter opener. Let's see if I can... Nope, that's not going to do it. Ugh. Just have to use one of my knives. Now, of course, I grabbed the dullest one. So everything that you need for this spell is right in here. And you get this beautiful art card that has the spell on it. So Protective Bath Pouch, you will need marigold flowers, which is in packet 1. Lime peel, which is in packet 2. Black agate chips. And then the bath pouch, which is kind of like one of those reusable tea bags. So you fill it up, you seal it, and then you throw it in the bathtub. So that's cool. I'm not sure how I use it since I really don't take baths. I'm a shower person. But that is really cool. I will probably use it. I tend not to use a lot of the spell kits. I like them, but I use them once in a great while, and then ones that really hit me, I will use right away. So next we have this month's stone, as long as I can get it off the tangled up on with one of the other bags. There we go. So this month's stone is rhodonite. And everything that they have is all decorated. It's artsy. It's decorated greatly. And here's the rhodonite. So that's really cool. Um, let me read it from the booklet because that's print I can't read at the moment. Okay. Here it is. The Stone of Compassion. Rhodonite helps you to leave behind emotional baggage and to heal from past experiences. It offers protection from turmoil and is believed to help with emotional trauma or shock. A grounding and balancing stone, rhodonite promotes love, healing. Rhodonite is also thought to increase fertility. So there's that. That's what rhodonite is. And that's cool. Actually, I could use some of that right now. Next, we have this little box, and this is a witch ball kit. So this is one of those protection balls that you hang, that you put the herbs in, do the little spell, and then you hang it from like your doorway or your window. The one we got a couple years ago is hanging above my main window in my living room. So I like this one. There's the stuff for it. The pin. Sorry, people are walking by. I have my doors open. So the witch's ball is the witch's ball kit. Create a beautiful witch ball, a traditional way to ward off evil spirits and negative energy and protect your home. Here's what this enchanting kit contains: hand-blown witch ball, marshmallow root, and a safety pin. So that's marshmallow root. Okay, well, that's not. That's marshmallow root. Okay. That's cool. That will be used. That will be done, and I'll probably hang that up by the window too. So I like that. And here's this month's scroll. And with the scrolls, I keep the scrolls. And what I do is I make copies of them, and then I take the copy and stick the copy in the my Book of Shadows, because I can put two on one sheet, front and back. So, and then I just keep these scrolls in a notebook. And then at some point, when I do get a bigger house and stuff, I'm going to roll them back up and stick them on a shelf, like they did in Roman times and stuff with scrolls. So this one is no budget magical protection. So if you have no budget, you can use stuff at home. So you got bells, salt, pans, candles, mirrors, pen and paper, or chalk. So that's kind of cool. I like that. So another one to make copies. Sorry, I just got tired all of a sudden. So there's the scroll. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. Okay, I heard a strange noise out front, so I wanted to go check that out, but it was nothing. So the next thing is we got a little packet of spellcrafting charm. Use this beautiful iron pentacle charm to add magic to your charm bags or spell jars, or wear it as a simple charm for personal protection. So let's open it. There we go. And it's a little tiny charm with pentacles and leaves, and it says Witch Casket on the back. And I forgot to mention that all the items are all Witch Casket exclusives, so you can't find them anywhere else. If it says Witch Casket on the back or Witch Casket somewhere on it, they're items that you can't find anywhere else. And most of the items are all exclusive to Witch Casket. So we have 3 boxes and 2 bags. Let's open a bag. So we got this nice cloth bag. I love their bags. Their bag designs are great. So cloth bag with the pentacle and leaves and the moon. And you got three iron nails, which is cool. Carry iron nails with you for protection. To protect your home, either put an iron nail in the front door frame over the fireplace, or hide it under your doormat. Can also be used in spell jars, charm bags, or stuck into candles for candle magic, etc. So there's the iron nails, and these are actually iron nails. Don't know if putting one in my door frame would work, but I could always do that. I have a lot of protection around my door. I have a witch's broom with druidic ruins in it. Above the door with a protection pouch. Then I have a protection thing next to it, and then I have the door salt. So, but those are cool items. We'll use that. Actually, most everything in this box I will probably use because it all looks pretty cool. Little box, we have protection chalk, and okay, why can't I not open boxes today? There we go. And you get a square piece of chalk with Witch Casket written in it. And chalk is use this protective chalk to create magical circles for threshold magic and for sigils, so you can always write protection runes on your door or somewhere. So that's cool. Always can use chalk. Like chalk. Next we have the Protection Herb Blend, a magical blend of black haw, bark, nettle, and rosemary. And use this magical herb blend in spells and rituals for protection, used to dress or circle candles, to add to charm bags and spell jars, or in ritual baths. I don't know if you could see it, but there you go. There's what it looks like. Now can I put it back without making a mess? No. Nope, that failed. So we got that. And I just realized that I've been talking about my front door and stuff and not my back. It's because normally my back door would have a 3-way fence around it, blocking off my neighbors from all the sides. And I do have a couple of protection things out in the back. So let's do the last bag. This bag, you got butterfly, you got pentacles, you got the moon, you got the stars, you got leaves, and it is cloth, and it's a nice cloth bag. You could use them for anything. Matter of fact, if I was actually attending the Ren Fair, this one would actually be great to put the tokens in that I would be trading. But since I'm not doing the Ren Fair, I could always use it for next year. And this is a magical protection tin. And I'm going to read it from the... Here it is. Okay, this magical tin was designed with love to protect that which you hold dear. Place inside anything that symbolizes the person you wish to protect. State aloud or think with intent the following: protection to all that's placed within. This is my decree. Blessed and safe is my command, as I will it, so mote it be. You can also add in herbs, crystals, or amulets for protection. And it's a tin. It's a nice tin. It's actually really cool. And it's got the pentacles inside, and it's actually even got the blessing prayer in it too. So another cool thing. See, these boxes are full of great items for everybody. They're all great. I like every item. Even if I don't use every item is great and useful in some point. And that's been like that for the last 3 years that I've been subscribed to them. I've not been disappointed in one box so far. Okay, and the last thing we have in the box is an ornate wooden pentacle stand, lovingly made from acacia wood, known to promote spiritual clarity and protect from negative energy. A simple traditional way to represent the elements on your altar. The pentacle has long been used by witches as a symbol of protection. The points of the pentacle representing the 5 elements of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. The 5 things essential to sustain life. The circle surrounding them contains protects and connects the 5 points, indicating that all the elements are connected. So that's cool. And that is really nice. Got the wooden stand. It says Witch Casket. Okay, Witch Casket goes on the bottom. So there's that. So that is really cool. I'd probably display that on my table behind my couch because I like that. That is really cool because I use triquatras and Celtic knots on my altar. And the Arwen symbol, the right of the 3 rays symbol, which is heavily in Druid magic and beliefs. So, but this is really cool. I like this. Lightweight and everything. So there is this month's Witch Casket. You saw all the items. My favorite items, since we don't have the enamel pins anymore coming in every box, I would have to say the wooden pentacle stand and the witch's ball would have to be my real favorites for this month. And the tin would have to come in third because I like the tin and I could always put the stuff in the tin. So those are my favorites. The nails are useful. The pouch, I probably will use. I'm not sure how to use it as a shower pouch, but I'm sure there's a way. The herbs, can never go wrong with herbs. The art prints, I love the art. I always love the art prints. The stone, never have too many stones or crystals. So there's this month's box, my favorites. The little charm, you can always hang the little charm off of this too. So, I mean, there's that. If you like the box, subscribe to them. They're a great company. If you have a problem, they will email you back as quickly as possible. Since I live here in Washington and they're 8 hours ahead, what I usually do if I have a question to ask them, I will usually email them right before I go to bed. And then when I wake up in the mornings, I'll have an answer in my email box. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you stay tuned, subscribe, and follow me for more exciting things. Have a good week. Enjoy the sun and have fun.